Hey everyone, this is No Fear again. I'm going to be bringing you a war recap that we had against Midwinters. We participated in the potluck again, and it was another good war. This came down to a score of 88 to 86. It's a good war by both sides. We really enjoyed it. Each side used all their attacks. I ended up with 28 3 stars to our 26, and then 2 stars on the rest of the bases. The war map kind of looked like this. On their end, we 2-starred their 1 and 2 with Town Hall 10s, and then we 3-starred their 3 and 4 with Town Hall 11 versus 10 dips, and then we only were able to 2-star their 5 and 6 with Town Hall 11 dips, and we did fail 2 Town Hall 11 dips, and we cleared all their 9s. I think that took 2 Town Hall 10 dips, but otherwise our 9s did a pretty good job, and pretty good war that we had. They just absolutely killed it on their end, and were able to put up 88 stars and not leave us much room for error. And then on our end, as you can see, they put up all 88, just 2-starred our 1 and 2, which are Town Hall 11s. They were able to 3-star all of our Town Hall 10s and 3-star all of our Town Hall 9s. I think they used 1 Town Hall 10 dip on our 9s, otherwise they were pretty lights out on Town Hall 9s. And I think that they went 4 for 4 on Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 10 dips, and that was the difference. We went 2 for 4 there, they went 4 for 4. Both sides only used 1, or both sides were able to clear both of the Town Hall 11s with Town Hall 10s with only 1 attack on each one and get 2 stars. So it was pretty even from top to bottom, and it was a fun war. So now I'll start it off by going through some of the battles from this one and show a few of the good attacks on our end, and that'll be that. I'll start this one off with a couple of Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-stars. Each side had 2 of them. I'll show you our 2. First we had Debo on the 7. Came at this one with 1 golem, 7 bowlers, and then rage jump and 3 heals. Brings in the golem on the left hand side at 9 o'clock. Puts in the bowlers and both heroes. Gets the jump down and rages up the kill squad. Poisons the enemy archer queen. And CC troops, Barb King. And down goes the Inferno tower, down goes the queen. Starts the miners right away up top. Down goes enemy baby dragon. Drops in a few minions, try to keep the funnel right for the miners, keep them inside the core. Skeletons bring back the miners towards the Inferno, and down goes that Inferno, and pretty quickly, with the heal on top of the miners also there. Got some minions taking down those cannons along with some miners. Troops kind of split. Got a heal down on that wizard towers though, and crossbows to protect those miners. And the trailing miners are coming around and going to eventually kind of join up with the big pack. And at this point the miners are just kind of doing their thing. getting through the tanky storages, taking down the expos, and just working their way through. Got them all grouped together, plenty of them to go now, and at this point it's looking pretty good. For the 3-star, this was a huge attack. This was pretty late in the war. I think we had four or five attacks left at this point. We were pretty much needing to be perfect to have a shot at beating them or tying them up at 88. And Debo was able to keep it alive and give us a little bit of hope. But so nice job by him under the pressure, performing and picking up a nice 3-star. Next we have Tilt, full tilt on the 8. So this is our first 10 vs 10 3-star with a pretty similar composition as Debo. I think a couple more bowlers. This time uses a free spell rather than a jump spell, and a couple of loons for back end. Starts the minions right away, taking down the trash buildings and free buildings. It's the Golem up there at about 11 o'clock. Barb King in right away. All breaks in and gets both Royals down and the bowlers. Rages up the kill squad again. Hound in the Clan Castle. Barb King gets through. Starts the miners right away over at about 2 to 3 o'clock to get down that second Inferno. The kill squad is able to get the first Inferno, and enemy CC troops freezes up that Inferno as the miners are coming up on it nicely, and instead of the jump was able to use a freeze spell and heal them up on top of that Inferno. Drops in those balloons for that free defense. Still has 2 heals at this point. Uses one there on the air defense and crossbows and giant bomb. Quite a bit of miners left. Still has some minions and cleanup troops. Has a hog rider left. Drops down that last heal spell on top of the Tinky Town Hall, but still has about 15 miners left, it looks like, and just a few defenses. Hog rider left. Drops that in once the cannons lock on. Wizard Tower, and really nice attack overall by Full Tilt. Crushed this one, wasn't even close, and just was well planned out. Nice use of the free spell rather than a jump, and was able to get the job done. Good job to him. Next I have a few Town Hall 9 hits. I'll start it off with Cuckoo. Pretty interesting base layout. It's going to come at this one with the 3 golems, 6 hog riders, 12 loons, and I think a bowler CC. And just spreads them on the back end, and has a ton of troops left at this point. Probably about 10 loons. The hogs are still up, the bowlers are still up, Archer Queen's up, and still has 3 loons in the pocket for cleanup, and a wizard. And gonna have plenty of time with that many troops left and plenty of cleanup. Very well thought out attack. Kept the main kill squad moving with the jump spells, and a few hog riders take down an air defense and archer tower, and then spam loon the back end and crush that one. Nice job at Cuckoo. I have Great the Great here. either 19 or 21. I think I'll do the 21. Great the Great had a very nice war. Picked up a six pack. Do this one, I guess. I think this is a fresh hit, so starts out with the Queen Walk at 12 o'clock. Has pretty interesting army composition also. One Hound, one Golem, Baby Drag, some Loons, a few Hastes. Not sure what's in the CC. Think a Hound. Brings in the Giant and a Loon for the bottom Archer Tower. Starts the Golem up on the top left and Barb King. Pops the Queen's ability. Gets the jump down. And the rest of the wizards. Baby Drag working down. Poisons the enemy CC. Rages up the Queen since he used the ability already. And is able to keep her up and take care of the enemy CC troops. Very nicely done. Has 2 air defenses down at this point and does have a Bowler CC, not a Hound. Keeps them coming through. Nice use of the poison on the enemy. Archer Queen again. She goes down in a hurry. Gets the bowlers to core. And brings in the Hound and Loons on the right side. Queen takes care of the 3rd air defense. Drops in a nicely placed haste. Bowler still working in the core. 3 Loons still. No air defense is up, still has a Hound protecting them. Has a Tesla farm down here, but still has the 3 Loons in the pocket and about 9 up still. Drops down the haste again. Nicely timed, nicely placed. Pretty well placed Tesla farm by this guy, but Great the Great just had a ton of troops left over. And smashes this base. Queen's still walking. Bowlers are still up and has a ton of balloons. Nicely fresh hit. Good war for Great the Great. Able to pick up a 3-star. Next we have BJ here on the 26. BJ also had a 6-star war, I believe. Three Golem, 1 Valk. Trades a Loon for a corner Tesla. Obviously not a fresh hit on this one. Drops in a Valk for creating a funnel reasons. Two Golems are down. Drops in 1 more. Wizards behind it. Also has 2 jumps on this one. Bowler CC. Drops in the King and Bowlers. Golems redirect. Poisons enemy clan castle troops. Rages them up. Down goes the enemy CC troops. Drops in another jump spell. Kind of taking care of the left side of the base with the kill squad. Down goes the enemy Queen. Nice use of poison spells again. Test farm on the left. Drops in the Giant and Hog Riders. Takes care of the farm. And has both Royals up, some Loons, and 5 Hogs there, and 5 in the pocket with a heal spell left for these last 4 or 5 defenses. Kind of uses the heal there, not really needed, but pops the Queen's ability to help take care of the last defenses, and has plenty of Hog Riders to get the job done. Starts the cleanup. And another really well planned out attack by BJ. job. Last I'll show you the K7 here on the 28 or 29, 6-star war for K7 also. Let's do the 28, I guess. Not sure if this is a fresh hit or not. Drops in 2 golems, a few wizards. Has kind of 2 golems, 4 valks, and I think the bowler CC again. Kind of a bigger kill squad, but with a little bit less tank, a little bit more damage per second. 1 less golem, switched out the 3rd golem for valks. Drops in a jump spell. Again, using 2 jumps to keep the troops moving. Poisons enemy CC troops. Long ways to go for the queen, which is why I think he used a little bit bigger of a damage per second kill squad. Barb King makes it all the way to the enemy queen and takes her down with the poison on top of her. Loses the queen a little bit up top, but starts the hogging to support the bowlers. Queen's taking care of the top of the base, bowlers or hogs and bowlers taking care of the bottom. Nicely placed heal spell. Fight through those big defenses and brings in a few more hogs from the left. And smashes this one also. Plenty of hogs up. They're going to finish off that Barb King. Bowlers coming through the core. Has a heal left over on this one. And still a ton of hogs alive and troops in general. And he holds on to that heal spell and picks up a nicely done 3-star. And overall, it's a pretty fun war. Congrats to Midwinters. They really put on a show, picking up 88 stars in the potluck with, I think I forgot to say this, but we went with the 2 Town Hall 11s, 6 Town Hall 10s I believe it is, and then the rest were Town Hall 9s. And nice war overall. A lot of good attacks on both ends. Few 6-packs on our end from K7, BJ. Great the Great showed some of their attacks. BNQ also had one. Plenty of 3-stars from our 9s. They did an awesome job this war and gave our 10s and 11s a shot to put up that 88 that Midwinters also did. But we weren't able to quite do it. And on their end, their 9s did awesome too. I think they only needed 1 dip. We only needed 2. 2 10 versus 10 3-stars on both ends. And they went 4 for 4 on their 11 versus 10s. But so you can see a lot of 6-packs and 3-stars on their end too. So thanks to the fun war over there. Maybe we can do it again sometime. Otherwise, keep doing your thing. And we also have a pretty awesome one coming up next. And it's going to be against WHF too. So hopefully that one goes a little bit better than the last. But again, it was a good war. This is a random spin with WHF2. We do have a little bit of an advantage at Town Hall 11, but they have a little bit of extra Town Hall 10s, a couple of 9.5s. We have a lower 11 with high attack strength too, but it should be a fun one either way, and good luck to WHF2 also.